everyone can see I'm all healed up. You know, I've got all the stitches taken out of my head from it being ran into a steel cage. You know, my body has stopped being sore from the most brutal steel cage match in the history of professional wrestling and of war wrestling. Jock Samson took his team of men, of crazy bastards, into a steel cage against war against Team Dusty. And everybody knows what happened there. Everyone saw Jock Samson and Team Jock beat the ever-loving crap out of Team Dusty from pillar to post, and there was left no doubt who the better team was. But Jock Samson is realized that things in 2013 is upon us. It's a new year. It's a new thing. Everyone did their resolutions. Everyone went from saying, I want to be skinny, I want to stop being such a freaking douchebag, I want to stop being a damn prick. You know, Jock Samson is simple. He makes resolutions that just make sense. I do what I say I'm going to do. And my resolution for 2013 is simply this: to become the War Wrestling Champion. Jock Samson will be the champion in War Wrestling by the end of 2013, as it is known in the China calendar as the year of the Jock. You see, Big Tom, War Management's going to do everything they can, baby. They're going to do whatever they want to do to keep Jock Samson from being one of the upper echelon wrestlers in War Wrestling. I already am an upper echelon wrestler in War Wrestling. You know why? Because I make things happen. And I ask myself this: why, Big Tom? Why do you do everything within your power to hold Jock Samson back? Is it because I got a little bit of a belly? Is it because I got psoriasis on my elbows? Is it because I got this big, beautiful beard? Or is it the fact that I come from one of the poorest regions in the history of the United States of America? I grew up in Athens County, Ohio. A place so damn poor, you didn't know when you were going to get your next meal at. You didn't know when you would ever eat again. And this little man who came up from jack shit has made himself a man. A man with money, a man with power, a man with uncontrollable rage. Because I just didn't want to be that boy anymore. I didn't want to be that poor little shit. I didn't want to be like them stupid scumbags up in Lima, Ohio. I didn't want to be like you, Big Tom, you big fat piece of shit. I wanted to make something of myself, and I'm going to tell you this: I'll do whatever I can to become the man, to become war champion, to make, you know, all this money. And as you've seen, I did whatever I could when I took my cowbell and I bashed Matt Mason's wife in the head. That was one of the most pleasurable things I did in 2012. And as people of war in Lima can see, that Jock Samson is a man that means business, and a man who is tired of being discriminated against, a man who's being tired of being held back from being the little boy who didn't get much to eat. I come up here as a man, and I got some son of a bitch's promoter tell me that I'm not what war wrestling is. What it's going to be is going to take it in the future, because I'm the best wrestler in the history of mankind. There ain't nobody can stop me. So also, I said I'm going to be the champion. Well, I'm going to tell you this: War Wrestling, Jock Samson has declared a state of war against anybody associated with War Wrestling, down to the ring announcer, security guards, people in the concession stand, you, Big Tom, and all them dumbass fans. I'm going to put it this way: I don't do this kind of style. General Jock Samson don't do the nice way of doing business in the war zone. We're going to call it guerrilla warfare. You're never going to know when you hear Jock Samson coming. When you hear the banjos playing, you might as well expect someone to get their head took off a 38 special. So people in Lima, War Wrestling, Matt Mason, Big Tom, 2013, war has been declared in the year of the Jock.